Hi guys, everyone, welcome to Trains on Tuesday. Not sure what week this is. It's going to be a bit of an odd one this week. First of all, joy oh joy. In the past week I hit 200 subscribers. Amazing. And just yesterday, the day before recording this, I turned over 40,000 total views, which is mind-boggling, wonderful. I thank you to all of my 202 subscribers now, and all viewers that have watched any of my videos. Thank you so much. I am just over the moon with that, over the moon. On the downside of things, we have a little bit of a situation developing in the family. Not sure how this is going to go, not sure where this is going to go. Well, maybe we're sure where it's going to go, but not when. Depending on how that goes, I may have to take a break from YouTube. I'm tingling now thinking of that. I don't want to. I'd like to stay with you. Hopefully I can as we work through this, but just feel I should let you know that I may just suddenly stop without notice. If that should happen, please bear with me. I expect I shall be back. So, with that over, what can we do this week? Well, a couple of things. I'm down in the layout room, as you can see. Got my coffee. And we're looking at this little peninsula here in the layout. The rest of the layout right now is a bit of a mess, I must confess to you. But anyway, we're looking at this, and this is the area that has the turntable and the engine house on it, the roundhouse. Not happy with it. I wasn't right from the start. This whole peninsula, by the way, this piece sticking out here, arrived here as a result of an operating session that we had here, in which one of my friends, in just his socks on the floor here, managed to stub his toe on the fireplace, or the hearth that is underneath here, and he stubbed it pretty good. He said it didn't hurt. It hurt me seeing it. So I built this addition so that could never happen again. And then had to find something to do with it. So I ended up putting this turntable on it. Let's have a closer look at this. So I had this old Atlas turntable. This is one of the really old ones. I don't know why Atlas did it, but there's a track piece there, then there's a blank, another place there where track can go, blank, and so on. So you can't put any more tracks than, what, about 11 or so around the turntable here. Then they developed this roundhouse. But the roundhouse required me to cut out a piece here in order to fit this in. And with the turning mechanism now, it doesn't actually stop right there. So a little bit awkward. So, wasn't sure what to do, and I ended up putting it all to this one side, and didn't really like it. Recently, I acquired a new Atlas turntable. Now this one has track outlets to match the roundhouse. The gearing in here will stop the track at any point. And so I now have one that will match the roundhouse. So now I'm looking at changing all of this. So let's have a quick look at what I plan to do. Okay, so I have a controller here, a power pack that operates the area. It operates everything from way back over there to way back over there. And I don't have it centered on this piece. I just put it where it would fit. I do want to center it. So let's get the turntable out of there and the roundhouse and have a look. So if I center this, I will put it approximately there. And then I'll take the new turntable and put it in front of it. Again, centered across the board. That will allow me sufficient space to add the turntable, and adding in a flex track, leader there, and that will then give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 tracks that I can put locomotives on. The worst thing about these Atlas turntables is the fact that Atlas doesn't seem to be able to think in terms of anything longer than 9 inches. That's fine for something like the switcher back there. But by the time you start getting to 6-axle locomotives or big steam locomotives, they don't fit. Bit of a nuisance, bit of a shame, but anyway. So now if I do that, I can leave this turnout in here and take this track on down through there and double track way back there. And that will give me a longer turn or run around, so I'll be able to work more cars in and out of there a lot easier. So the reason I'm telling you this and showing you this is hopefully it will spur me into action and get this done, and it will vastly improve the operations right here. I can then get rid of my engine terminal that is taking up space inappropriately on the main layout. So that's that. And now secondly, I put a video together some time ago that I'm quite pleased with. Pleased with the modeling success I've got to show on that, and so we'll finish up today with like I say, a success story on the Highland Valley Railway. So thank you so much for staying with me, for enjoying what I do. I enjoy what I do. A little eclectic once in a while, but that's all part of the fun. So hopefully we'll be able to continue with an unbroken streak here, and if not, please bear with me. I will be back. Bye for now. Out on my travels this year, 2017, I came across this in a antique store, and I thought, oh boy, they'll want a lot of money for that. This is a chemical processing plant, and it's an IHC, International Hobby Corporation kit. They only wanted 10 bucks, so I bought it. So I'm going to be building that and using Kathy Millett's wood weathering techniques to try and make it look like an old building. So there we can see the instruction sheet and basically what the building should look like when done, well, not when done, but there's an exploded view. The instructions aren't all that good, but it's not that difficult to kit, so apart from which I intend to kit bash it. So there's all the bits and pieces as they came out of the box, all nice shiny plastic. Oh yeah, real shiny. Lots of bits and pieces there. Now, I already had this kit, or at least parts of this kit, and so I think I can kit bash this into a much different, much bigger building. Let's have a look at the other one. So here's the one I got. Picked this up at an exhibition, a train show, something like that. I paid $3 for this. Poorly put together. There's glue and stuff here, there and everywhere on it, but that doesn't matter. I can it's well within my capabilities to clean that up. But I think I can kit bash. I could actually double the length of it, but I'm not going to do that quite. I'm going to extend it maybe by half, and along with it came an extra set of barrels, chemical barrels, and actually that's an extra vertical barrel there with a ladder on it too. There's another one way back in the back there. So there we go. She's all apart. This is going to be my kit bash. So we'll see how it all turns out. I'm not going to do a how-to. I'm not going to show you all the work taking place. Although I might add a little bit into it. If things are progressing well, I might show you that as we go here. Other than that, the next thing you'll see will be the finished product. See you shortly. So there we go. I did end up completely doubling it in terms of length. We'll start on the left hand side. I did not build the tank the other way up with a raised roof and the agitator fan inside. Instead, like I say, turned it over. It gave it a better base here, and I added a pipe, filler pipe on the back of it. So I doubled the length, and for the enclosed corrugated iron building on this side, I added about a half from the second kit got added to the first kit. Altering the roof left me with 4 chimney holes, so we ended up with that. I added a safety cage on the ladder. I wound up with one less vertical tank than I could have had. I've got one spare now. I added in some pipe work and valves. As you can see, I've added in some crew. Added a beam across the front here, additional posts here, safety railings, that sort of thing. This building here, which I consider the control building, I have detailed the interior with various bits and pieces of anything. Spare fuel tanks, chromed fuel tanks off of trucks and things like that. They're in there all looking like fancy machinery. So as you can see, there's wiring, so there's LEDs inside. So the back of the building, big broad flat expanse. It's not going to be seen really, but anyway, it's well weathered, old red paint, I guess. And coming on around the end, there's lights in through those windows as well, but they won't be seen too much either. So there we go. I'll show you what she looks like at night. There we go, all lit up. She's got quite a glow to her, doesn't she? Actually, that's just the camera picking that up. Looking at it, it doesn't look quite so glaring in front. Okay, one more thing. We'll show you where I plan to put it on the layout, at least for now. I don't have a permanent location for it as such, but I'll show you where I'm going to put it for now. So there we go. The old chemical plant tucked away in behind the bulk cement in the dock area. I'll pull these cars out of the way so you can see it a little better. And in goes the Dow Chemical car. So, please let me know what you think of that kit bash. An old chemical plant. I don't know what happens in chemical plants. I don't know what they bring in, what they do with it, and what they turn it into. But anyway, it provides a convincing enough size building for me now to run 1 or 2 chemical cars into. And I've already got factories that use chemicals, so a little bit more for the Highland Valley Railway. Talk to you again later. Bye.